Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Burglar. I am back here with Sobert to see whether he is on the I like you or I want you to get out of here mood today. Since I'm running Bingo Boffin, I will presume it is the latter. Let's go and see.
Will you aid the horse lords?
You are very persistent, Petronella. What will it take for you to leave us and not return? Uh, mm, uh, I don't know what to say. No such attack has occurred, which means you have brought us a warning in time, and you did so despite my harsh words earlier. I hope you'll accept my apology, but this is a rough land, and men must be guarded in their dealings with others. If you're willing to help us prepare for the attack that must be coming, I would be most grateful. Will you ask your friend Bingo if he's willing to help? Well, I'll see. Ah, there you are, Bingo.
We should help the men of Stangard defend their outpost.
I suppose that means yes.
The Rohirrim outpost of Stangard is endangered by a small party of Easterling raiders. Can the outpost be defended?
Well, that we'll have to see. We have here, helping all these Rohirrim, one Bjorning, two hobbits, and a lynx. We may not have much time before the Easterling raiding party attacks Stangard. We must make the most of the time we have available if we are to be prepared. Okay. The men of Rohan are familiar with the preparations for war. There are barrels of weapons atop the hill. We will carry them down here. Then we will gather up fallen weapons wherever they may be. Some of our men here have let their combat skills suffer. They should get some training. We will need buckets of water brought down for the watchtowers in case the Easterlings wield fire. We can carry those from up the hill. Finally, we'll need to clean up dirty dishes left from the noontime meal. Now, this of course is a typical set of tasks that you're given in such situations, that you're all familiar with if you've played this game long enough. Finally, a task for which I'm well suited, Petronella. I will take care of those dirty dishes, and you can handle some of the tasks that require heavy lifting. I will find you when I have finished. Dishes beware! I will clean you up in no time. I am not doing any of those things, Petronella. Oh, what's that noise? Did you hear that? I hear the sound of fighting. Uh-oh. Weepy. Well, let's see. Oh, well, I see an eagle. Okay, probably Landreval. Yeah, that looks like Landreval. Petronella, the town is under attack. I have subdued these warriors, but more approach. Prepare yourself. Alright, oh, of course. Lanchar is already in bear form. What a creature, Petronella! I have never seen anything that might hope to compare. To think that such a majestic creature could have come to the aid of my people, it defies expectations. And strangely enough, of course, if you do the quest in the area, is someone from this fortress, maybe even Saber himself, who sends you to Petronella and to Landreval in the first place. Oh yes, I said they just don't mesh well together. And this woman, this Bjorni, she too fights for Rohan. We will stand together, Petronella, and cast back our foes. From this point forward, we stand as friends and allies. Yes. Yeah, that means it's time for me to... More Easterlings approach. Alright. Oh, well, that didn't work out very well. There we go. Yeah, stealth skills don't exactly work all that well. It's hard to distract somebody, I guess, when they're seeing this person they want to fight right in front of you. They already have a distraction. It's called... it's called Sobert. Yes, that's its own distraction. Alright, there we go. I will search for foes elsewhere. I never thought to see such strength in the likes of her. Alright, fine. Okay, well, maybe I should have gone and done a little something there. Now, tomorrow there's going to be a patch that's supposed to up the damage done by burglars. Well, it's tomorrow as of when actually I guess it'll be later today from when I actually post this, but when I'm recording this, the patch is tomorrow. Let us see if there are more Easterlings in Stangard. Alright, let's go. Of course, they had planned earlier to have fixed things also, and that didn't always work out. I circled the town from above and saw no more enemies nearby. Then we are safe. We have repelled the attack. All of you have our things. Alright. You're most welcome, Cybert. All the dishes are perfectly clean now. Oh, hello, Landreval. When did you arrive? What? What's that? The battle's already happened? I thought I heard something over the splashing of suds, but I told myself it was simply my imagination. At least the dishes are clean. Still, it would have been exciting to see Langeville and Langar in action. I do not mean to discount your own contribution, Petronella. I know you are quite impressive in battle yourself. Well, yes, but I'm hard to see in battle, right? Right. Oh, too far away. Let's get out of here. Of course, that doesn't discount the threat of the main force, but at least they're on alert for any flanking attacks.
The Easterling force has been defeated.
And the Hoondalar in the Brownlands wait for word of victory that will never come. I am glad that Stangard still stands, but even more than that, I am glad that the men here have been put in their place. They will no longer sneer at the line of Bjorn. Do not spread this around, but it seems to me that perhaps Humbert has replaced his feelings of disgust with some other feelings entirely. I do not know which I find more irritating, Petronella, but I think I liked it better when he feared my people and was not intent to impress me. I thank you for your help, Petronella, and I bid you and Bingo good fortune in your journey. I will return to Grimbjorn in the Vales of Anduin with news of the Easterling presence in the Brownlands. I may have more work to do on that score. I look forward to it. All right, so they're not going to ignore the ones in the Brownlands. Okay, good. What do you say, Bingo?
Stangard is safe. And I think we also taught the men here a valuable lesson.
We did it! Yes, I believe so. Perhaps the next time well-meaning strangers come to them with warnings, they will sit up and take notice, or at least remain polite. Yes, I need to come up with some titles for this chapter of my book, perhaps. A Lesson in Friendship? A Time for Trust? Evil from the East? Dishes and Division? Oh, this is not easy, Petronella. If you have any suggestions, I am certainly all ears. We also need to decide where to go next, but I have not yet decided. There are a few possibilities, but I want to ensure we make the right choice, and do not rush onto our next course without weighing all the options. Do you know what I mean? And as you can see, if the next quest is at level...
Ooh, we are off the edge of old Bilbo's map now, for certain.
Yes, but that'll be later, because that's a level 78 quest, and I'm certainly not ready for that, and that's going to take us into Rohan. Now, my plan for this month is to do as much of the region here as possible and to get to level 76. Then we can go into Rohan and do all that stuff. But right now, I think it's time for us to head over to Parth Calibret, where we are going to be doing some quests over there. One of the nice recent changes in the game is that there's now a point where you could increase or decrease the size of the selection board for the tasks, and that means that now I can see them in full, because it was really getting annoying when I would have all the names cut off. I couldn't tell which task was which. In this case, I need some marked furs and some punctured shields. And take care of that. More tasks to be done. Yay! Oh, actually, I think in this case, we just turn it in here. Been so used to doing those things down in the lower level areas where you have to find a person in order to turn them in. But I think we need to speak with Briefart here, and hopefully he will be more attentive to his duties.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I know not why these wolves have taken to preying on our men, but it must be stopped. Everyone must be kept safe, and more importantly, I cannot return to Stangard with more blood on my hands. Their den is to the east along the shore of the great river. May fortune be with you. I desire not to explain another loss. In other words, you're not going to do it yourself, you're going to send me to do it. Right.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
And I've noticed that there are far fewer creatures in the field of late. I do not know why these beasts are suddenly deserting their homes, but surely something is wrong. Humor me, and search outside the wolf den to see if you can find any beast or any evidence of what is going on. Alright, fine. Predators without prey. Well, that can be a little bit of a problem. Oh, wolves. Let's see what we can do with these. There you go. And also another thing is that there is a little slight change in schedule from what I originally announced back in the channel update. I know, this is the first week of the month and I'm already making changes to the schedule? Good grief! And that's because they announced just what the skirmish event is. And I am going to do a couple of a short series using that to look at what exactly we have in that event and how it works. I still don't know the details of everything on it because it's a few days before that gets released. It's just that there will be a few additional enemies in skirmishes, some special rewards, and some daily quests, or at least that's the impression that I'm getting. We'll have to find that out when I get the first episode of this new series posted and have a look at what's going on there. I'll probably run a few skirmishes and see what these new special things are. But that will be for... Actually, let me head off that way. But that'll be, of course, probably be Friday when I have the first episode for that posted. We'll just have to see. Looks at some point I've found some diseased wolf flesh. You have recovered a chunk of rotten wolf flesh from one of the many wolves in the murderous pit. The flesh is torn by wolf teeth, only further supporting the notion that the wolves have begun to feed on each other in desperation. All the wolves that have feasted on the fallen appear to be developing a vicious disease. In order to cull the disease and safeguard Stangard, you decide it will be best for to burn the fallen wolves in their den. Now, wolves sound like a rather strange species to go around falling upon themselves, but okay. Since they do tend to be a rather social group. Let's see, slain deer of Thinglad litter the ground. Okay, that's one of the marks that we have in there. Now let's find a few more things down this way, and hopefully I'll find a few wolves along the way. How far am I away? Getting close. I don't see any wolves around here. Hey, maybe I killed them all. Wonderful. That means all the prey species now will come and become overpopulated, maybe, or something like that. Oh, okay. Well. Well, I found the wolves at least. You've discovered the murderous pit. Oh, what a wonderful name. Sounds like a nice, jolly place to visit. There you go. Now, was I supposed to be looking for something around here? I'll have to find. Let's. Alright. Of course, he starts to move off just as I start on that. But at least now, my fear of running out of wolves is disappeared. This must be the main pack. Maybe the wolves you saw up there were those who are outside of the pack hierarchy. And those could be the more desperate wolves, since if you don't have a pack, then it might be a little bit more desperate on things, right? I suppose so. Let's see. Said they tend to be a social group. Now, let's see, where are we? Oh, there's something up there. That's a horse. You have found a horse at the Rohirrim, fallen and mauled by wolves. Well, I suppose. Now, when you look at this horse here, it's obviously a tamed horse, which means it was probably kept in at the stables or paddocks or whatever at one of the Rohirrim camps. And either A, the horse broke away and then was found by the wolves, or B, the wolves somehow broke into the camp and chased out the horse, maybe caused some confusion or something like this, and then chose a victim like that. That's always another possibility. But either way, it's certainly not something that one would bode well. Alright, well, yeah, I guess you could increase security at the stables or whatever, but if they tried to break in to the stables at one of the camps, it means they are getting desperate, because usually you don't go around breaking into secure areas, because you know you stay away from those two-legged armored folk. Ravaged wolf corpse. Oh, those are the corpses I'm supposed to be burning. Ah! There you go. I completely forgot about that quest. Let's kill a few more wolves, burn a few more corpses, and I think I still have a third place to scout. Actually, the third place to scout is that way. Okay. Alright, that takes care of the wolves I need to kill. Oh, and I obviously have more wolves to kill, more corpses to burn, and a report to inevitably make. Ravaged Celebrant wolf. Ravaged by what? That's interesting. Oh, maybe all the prey. Ah, okay. I, of course, completely forgot about one little point in this entire thing. And that is, of course, all the Oathbreakers that we haven't actually dealt with the Oathbreakers yet. But I was thinking, well, why would the prey species be gone? Maybe there are too many wolves on that, but the other possibility is, of course, is that prey species tend to be jittery, I guess, and if they're jittery, okay, yeah, I've taken care of 3 of them. Yeah, and if they tend to be jittery, then with all the Oathbreakers in the area, they must have run off. Of course. And now there is... Yeah, the only thing wrong with that is that might... Would it really get rid of everything? And you would think that some of the smaller creatures, such as the... I don't know what kind of other creatures they have here, whether it's mice, rats, moles, or whatever, will still be around, and wolves can make do with those in a pinch. I need to find that 3rd point, and we have something here. A wolf lies dead on the ground from what appears to be wounds from a blade. A blade. Ah! The brigands! But if the brigands are killing the wolves, then there wouldn't be an overpopulation. My brain hurts. I've dealt with several wolves.
Our mission is dire.
Good, you made it back alive. Not that I doubted your resolve, but the pit has claimed many a creature, yes. Now, now that the way is cleared, I have another task for you. Of course.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
So, it's as I thought. These wolves are without any nourishment from the field, and have become more dangerous in desperation. Cannot believe that they would attack one of our horses. Such a shame. I will send word to Stangard and ask that we handle this situation before it grows out of control. Right? And?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
These wolves have become very dangerous in desperation. A disease would make them even more of a threat. Your initiative has served well. You have my thanks. All right. No, that's another thing, of course. Wolves turning on themselves. I was thinking that was unlikely, but now I'm thinking a disease going through here. Now, one disease that could make a wolf turn on other wolves is probably rabies. Ooh, that's a threat. Didn't think about that one. Well, of course, he has more stuff for us to do, and we'll have to look at that in the next episode of Piney Plays The Burglar.